My breath is my substance. Your breath is your substance. Our breath is our substance. My breath, your breath, our breath is our only reality. Our only reality. And when you feel empty, just turn to your next breath because it is your fullness. It is your substance. In summary, the entire cosmos runs on its breath. And every living creature on the face of the earth runs on its breath, is operated and owned by its breath. When you examine the marvels, the magic of this wonderful reality, and you realize that all you have to do is to become conscious of what you are already, and that what you are already is your breath, spirit, God, plasma. When you become aware of this and know that it is your breath that is expressing you, it's your breath that knows how to express and maintain you. When you know this, then you can be free. Then you can be free from worry. Then you can be free from stress. Because your breath, which is your substance, is filling you up, filling you from within with all that you need. It is not by our efforts and by our struggles that we achieve substantiality. No, we are the products of our breath, and our breath knows not how to express us, but it knows how to maintain us. And it is maintaining us. Every cell in our bodies, every vital organ, every bone, our breath is our substance. And if there's one thing that I know that I have to know, it is the fact that my breath is my substance. And when I say I am original, organic, cosmic breath now, I am speaking a self-sustaining truth, a self-sustaining truth which expresses, which maintains itself, and by extension, expressing me as itself, maintaining me. So my invitation to you, if you have forgotten that your breath is your substance, now is the time to remember that. If you have forgotten to pay attention to your breath, now is the time to do that. If you have forgotten that your breath is your God, your spirit, your plasma frequencies, your stardust, it's time to wrap your consciousness around this. Time to wrap your consciousness around your breath and glorify your breath as your God, as your substance, as your only reality. Why should you do that? Because it is the truth of you. It is the truth of the physical world that we experience as ourselves. The truth of life is that life is its breath, it's God, it's spirit. The truth of our reality is that we are our breath. We are our spirit. And so now we emphasize singing our chorus is the only thing we need to know and do. For our chorus, our breathfulness chorus, which forms the core of us, knows what we are from the inside out. Our breath is the scientist that creates our bodies and maintains our bodies. Our breath is workings of all life. Our breath alone knows where we're coming from, where we are in the moment, and where we are going. Our breath is our end game. And ever since you took your first breath, when you came into this physical dimension, ever since you took your first breath, your breath has been in place for you. Your breath has been maintaining you. And very often, when we forget, when we forget that our breath is our God, when we forget our lives. All manners of anxieties descend upon us when we forget that our breath is our substance. We create all manners of trauma upon us, upon ourselves, when we neglect to breathe consciously. For the more we breathe consciously together, yes, the more we breathe consciously together, it's the happier, healthier, wealthier, freer, wiser, more satisfied, sweeter, more secure, more fulfilled, more harmonious we will feel. For your breath is my breath, and my breath is your breath. And the more we breathe consciously together, 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 yes, the more we breathe consciously together, is the happier, healthier, wealthier, freer, wiser, more satisfied, and more secure we will feel. And as we live today, as we live through this day, any issues that come to you, come to mind, All you have to do to resolve it is to realize that your breath is the answer to all of your questions, that your breath is a solution to all problems that you might face. All you have to do is to remember that your breath is all of what you are, has been all of what you are, and will be all of what you are. Know for sure, know completely, know absolutely that you are your breath, and your breath is your God. Your breath is your substance. Your breath is all of what you are, all of what you will ever be. So I love my breath as me, and I love my breath as you. I love my breath as me and you. I do. I do. I do. I trust my breath as me, and I trust my breath as you. I trust my breath as me and you. I do. I do. I do. When you remember that your breath is creating a world of provisions for you, it's time to realize that your breath indeed is your substance forever.